Damn, son, where'd you find this?
And it's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. You already know the voice of Jersey, you heard? I'm gonna start saying that now because I feel like I gotta manifest it. You know, I always talked about it. You know what's crazy? We could dig. Okay, before I got excited. Hold on. Let me explain the layout of this show. First of all, it's Sunday, so I normally don't go live. So, we're doing a little makeup episode just because this Thursday I'll be in Florida. We're going to be tapping into that too. So I'm doing my little makeup episode. So you see me live. You get to see me twice this week.
Yeah.
That part. So, so we're going to talk about some topics. Do a little solo episode. I love when I get to do this because I get to talk about the things I want to talk about. I love when my guests come on the show and I love talking about them and making it all about them. But today I'm going to make it about me. Period. That part. All right. I wish I had a mirror in front of me. I'm like, ooh, I felt my hair shake. All right. So anyways, going back to what I was saying earlier. So that is something that I feel like I want to start saying, the voice of Jersey. I could dig into the crates of me literally saying, people have asked me, like, why do you feel so comfortable with a microphone? Why do you have a podcast? And I feel like I always remember Angie Martinez and being a kid, like the voice of New York, like I feel like, and on top of that, she's a Capricorn, just like me. She's always been somebody that I considered like a role model because she's so low key, but everybody know who Angie Martinez is. Everybody knows who Angie Martinez is. And I want to be Mina Mendoza. I want everybody to know who Mina Mendoza is. I always said it. I want to be everybody's homegirl. I want to be everybody's like, just type reliable connection, friend, confidant. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I want to be everybody's just solid person in life, their positive footprint. So like if I could give y'all that, like when people tell me like, yo, Mina Mendoza's for the culture, she's for the people, like that makes me feel so good because I really am. So again, manifesting it one more time, a billion more times, because this is not going to end here. The voice of Jersey. I like that. So, all right, we're going to get into it. So, my first topic, first of all, belated 4th of July yesterday. Shout out to Jersey City. I didn't get to see most of the festivities. However, I feel like Jersey City had a beautiful lineup. Shout out to One Day, JC Night Market. Shout out to the Garden State Warriors. I feel like a lot of people just were on stages and just like being there for family entertainment. And shout out to, again, Jersey City for allowing creatives to get together and do something for the community. Because that's what really these things are about, is community, So even though I came at the end of it, it's mad funny because it's like so many people, so many cultures, so many people coming together. And like, even though it was the end of it, it still felt good to be around it, But shout out to Jersey City. If you weren't there, they had a couple events going on. Also New York too. I feel like every place had like something going on. But one thing, if you never experienced fireworks in Jersey City or like, I guess, Hoboken, anything that has like the New York skyline, what's really nice is that they kind of like put out fireworks at the same time. So you get like 4 fireworks going off at the same time. So it's really nice to see if you haven't seen it. Definitely get there early, grab a chair. Don't come entitled, come mad humble. Like, you got to understand, like, going to a 4th of July event in North Jersey or New York, you got to treat that like New Year's Eve. You know, when you stand in Times Square, like you're not going to have a lot of bathrooms around you. You're going to have to walk. You're going to be on top of people. If you're taking public transportation, do that shit smart, because I was just getting out of the path and just seeing people trying to get into the path. I don't know if anybody saw that episode of SpongeBob where like all the sardines were coming into the Krusty Krab. Dead ass. That's how that shit looked. If my eyes could take an image and like give that to y'all right now, that's exactly what I would show y'all, because I was just like, hey yo, like that shit look crazy. But shout out to also Jersey City Police Department, because they definitely held that shit down. That shit was organized. Was it packed? Yes. Was it chaotic? No. They had that shit down. So shout out to y'all. Also, I feel like, you know what's funny? Nothing's more American than eating a glizzy on the 4th of July. I think that is the most American thing to do. What do you think, Marv? Right? You had a glizzy. I didn't get to have a glizzy. I didn't get to have a glizzy, but I think that is super iconic. That is like the best day to have a hot dog. For people who don't know what glizzy means, hot dog, but that is you got to take a picture. Yo, that ass. I'm gonna start that every year. I'm gonna take a picture with a glizzy every year. Yeah, it's funny. That's funny. But no, that I feel like that is the American way. Um, yeah, this crazy mystery meat product. It's the American way. But oh yeah, have a glizzy on the 4th of July. It ain't the 4th of July. I had a 4th of July though. But like, I guess I had a slice of pizza. That's its cousin, right? And if you can't get a glizzy, get a slice of pizza. Um, what's an iconic beer to drink in the 4th of July? I feel like that's the Coors, Budweiser, you know, those are not my type of beers, but I feel like Coors, like it tastes like water. It's kind of cool. But those are the acceptable beers, I guess. But anyways, I hope everybody had a safe 4th of July. I know it's been an insane heat wave. Like that shit is crazy. Like the heat wave, I saw a meme the other day and it was like the SpongeBob episode where they like shrunk into they were like, I don't need water. And like, yo, literally look at that SpongeBob episode, right? That SpongeBob episode where like Sandy Cheeks was just showing off because she could breathe in air. So like, yeah, that episode was exactly what Jersey felt like. Another thing that felt like Jersey, there's like a section of the Super Mario game where the sun is trying to beat the shit out of you. Like that specific game, it was like a sun. And like it was everything was like in SEPA filter. And it was like I think it was like the first Super Mario game. It wasn't like it was the second one, right? But it was for Nintendo. Yeah, not Super Nintendo. So yes, exactly. I know my stuff, but it was that one. That felt like Jersey. That felt like Jersey, New York. So like yeah, that shit was insane. Some electricities went out. I think we did it right. But I think the fact that it's just the beginning of July, I do think future Mina Mendoza like thoughts. I would, this is the time, not apocalypse thinking, but I think everybody should purchase a generator. Just purchase it. I never thought in my right mind I would do that, but I think I would, because the only thing I was thinking about was the fact that I spent like $200 on a compra. And I'm like, damn, Doug, so you're telling me because my electricity went out, this is all gonna go to waste? You know, I was just thinking like that. I'm like, all right, I could deal with like not having lights, but I'm like, dang, like that shit sucks. Like, you know, like I set up my life to be good and now everything is just in the garbage. Like that's crazy. So I think yes. And also like to have AC, but I don't think you can OD on your generator like that. I don't even know how that shit would work. Like I'm over here like I'm gonna buy a generator. I don't even know how that works. Like what would you have to do? I gotta look that shit up. Marv, do you just plug a generator to a wall? And what you plug it to your appliance? So I would need many generators for different appliances. Yo, this is a mystery for me. Yo, I do not know anything about these technology things. So I'm over here like, what the hell? Like, computer like overload right here, right now in the mind. But yes, I think I will purchase one. I'll figure it out how to use it. And yeah, I'm being smart, yo. I think y'all should do that. Y'all should definitely do that. Um, Another thing I want to talk about is like I feel like Jersey City has been having like such a big impact on me in such a positive way, and I do recommend anybody who hasn't come to these neck of the woods, please stop by. Like it's so beautiful. Like you could be in New York in like 10 minutes, but like I feel like this part of Jersey is like I feel like we created our own little diverse home, and it's so pretty. And shout out to all the businesses that are out there that have been businesses there since before COVID and after COVID. And I feel like that makes you a very strong business. So shout out to Two Boots Pizza, you know, shout out to the Ashford, shout out, there were some restaurants, rest in peace, Barcade. Barcade, I think, left us like last year. Shout out to Helen's Pizza, shout out to I'm trying to think like what businesses were there before Porta. Shout out to Porta. I was actually there last night. Shout out to Porta. Um, like so many. Like that whole Grove Street strip, I feel like it's very iconic. You could take family there. You could go on a date there. You could go by yourself there. It's a great place to like take pictures, especially if you're like into artwork. Because I love the fact that every building, not everyone, but a lot of buildings there have murals, and they're so beautiful, like so beautiful. So I don't know, like I feel like I need to do something special for this city. So I'm definitely cooking up something in the noggin. But yeah, you know me, I'm all about community. I'm all about building more community and making people come together. So I feel like a mission has started and it's not done yet. So just wanted to put that out there. Shout out to JC. Love JC. All right, we're going to keep this going. We're going to keep this going. So I guess I was thinking about this the other day. How do y'all feel about fireworks? I like fireworks. I think fireworks are cool. However, I do think people should be educated on like their animals and fireworks. Like if your animal I passed a dog last night. I don't even want to make the face that the dog was making. But yo, it was like sitting down and that dog's eyes were so in the back of his head. I was like, yo, this dog is nervous. He's so confused with his owner. He's like, do I protect you? Do I run away? Like there's just so much going on. But definitely do your research. Like if your dog is not feeling it, go home. Like you're traumatizing your dog. Like that's just, just don't do it. But yeah, fireworks are cool. I think it's cool that you buy something, you blow it up, and yeah, that's it. But that's so American. Like, yo, that is such an American thing. Eat a glizzy, let's buy shit and blow it up. Like, yo, that is crazy. But it's just like, yeah, like fireworks, so many fireworks yesterday. I feel like every block that I walked in Jersey City, people had like their own physical fireworks going off on the street. Like it was just going off everywhere. Everywhere. And then, I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. Be safe. You can blow up your fingers trying to light a firework. No, dead ass. Like, I've learned that when I was a child because, why we had fireworks as a kid, I have no idea. But, like, I do remember that. Like, you can blow up your fingers. Like, that's crazy as hell. I love my rings. That's crazy. Not chill. But, isn't that crazy to think that, like, people buy fireworks just to watch their money explode? Like, that's crazy, right? All right. So, another thing I want to talk about is because I'm filming this episode, I'm going to be in Florida next week. That part. I haven't been to Florida, I think, since I was like a kid. So, like, I feel like when I hear about Florida, I'm not going to lie, it's not really good things. It's always like some type of alligator ate a whole family. It's some type of, I don't know. Wasn't there like a zombie that ate someone's face in Miami? Like that's crazy as hell. Like bath salts. That you think bath salts? You always think about that incident. And I remember in the daytime. That's the crazy shit. Daytime. I think it was like the morning when that shit went down. Pero that when COVID was happening, Florida was like, what's COVID? Like, I feel like people were definitely not wearing a mask there. Well, maybe they were. I don't know. I wasn't there, but like, I know a lot of people during COVID were traveling to Florida because of how lenient it was. So, yeah. I want to know what's in Florida. I'm going to be in Tampa. I'm curious. Let me know. Hit me up on my Instagram. Let me know what is something out there that I should see. Um Obviously, as y'all know, I'm a Latina, I'm Peruvian, I'm Colombian. So let me know all the best Peruvian spots, all the best Colombian spots. Also, just in general, any Latino spots. I'm always here to support all types of culture, and spots in general. I want to know museums. I heard there's like a Dali museum, which is really cool. I'm definitely going to check that out. But yeah, let me know also what beaches and stuff, what beaches to avoid and all that. I'm not the type that goes to swamp. You know how people go like to those tourist attractions, like let's go to a swamp and see some alligators. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. That's like that's a dinosaur, dog, that could eat me. Like I'm good on that. I'm okay with that. I'm not scared of alligators, but like low key, when you think of an alligator, that's scary. It's like a giant little reptile. It opens his mouth mad big, strong as hell. Like, nah, I don't want no parts with that. I don't want no parts with that. But yes, let me know what spots to go in Florida. I'm so excited. I literally leave Tuesday and it's exactly on the day of the Colombian game. So shout out to Colombia. I'm so proud of my team. Like for real, for real. I'm so proud of them. I feel like, you know, being a Latina, I feel like football is like definitely, mind you, I'm saying football, not soccer. I feel like we're the only place that says soccer. But I feel like that sport is so iconic in every like Latino, Hispanic, Spanish, whatever, or European, like the whole world's household. And I feel like it's such a universal sport. Like, and what's been interesting about this World Cup, and I'm just gonna say it because yeah, I'm spicy, but like, you know, what's interesting is how people are coming together and showing how people can, in a way, come together. I know there's been some things that have been happening that I'm not gonna mention too much, but I don't know. Like, I'm very like just excited to see all the teams that have made it. So like just talking like the fact that there were 5 African teams in the World Cup, like that's beautiful. It just creates more of a diversity because no shade to like Brazil, Argentina, Spain. I just feel like these names constantly come up with FIFA. So like to see like more inclusivity in that just I guess makes the game more exciting. It's like it's like the Yankees, right? And this is I guess like my thing with the Mets. I love the Mets. But I don't get excited seeing the Yankees win the World Series anymore. Like I'm not a hater to the Yankees, but y'all win all the fucking time. Like let some other fucking people win. It's not boring watching. And then I've said it on air too. Watching the Yankees is like watching corporate. It's just like watching corporate. Like your stadium looks like a museum. It don't even feel like a baseball stadium. I think they got hibachi in that stadium. Like, why do you have hibachi at a stadium? It's glizzies, beer, soda, popcorn. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. MetLife does not MetLife City Field, which is the Met Stadium, has a diverse things of food, but still like hibachi in a stadium. Who got time for that? Why am I gonna watch you cook my food when I gotta watch a game? Make it make sense. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna stop being a hater. Pero I think that the World Cup, I love the diversity of teams. I feel like Cape Verde um, definitely won my heart with that goal. That goal was absolutely beautiful. It was insane too. Like this guy just like ducked down and just like kicked that shit and like the wind just kicked it over there. And I'm like, whoa, that was insane. And, I know refs are not necessarily keeping it fair, but it was really nice to see the fact that a country, I'm not sure if they have up to 500,000 people or less than 500,000 people. However, they don't have 1 million people. And to see a I believe Cape Verde is like a small island off the coast of Africa. To see a country make it that far to the World Cup is so inspiring to see. Like I know those like members are feeling so aspirational. Like it's just so amazing, you know? And again, no shade to Argentina, but you guys win all the time. Like you guys got like a freaking, I don't even know what to say Messi is because he is a great, like, football player. I think he's an amazing football player, but it's like, damn it, like, I'm tired of watching you already. Like, I already know what you can do. Let some other people play the game as well, you know? So again, they did lose, but I feel like Cape Verde are going home with so much respect from the world, like literally the world. So if you haven't watched that clip, please watch it. The games are still going on today. We have, I think, Mexico versus England today. So I know that's going to be a big game. Colombia plays Tuesday. We're going to play against Switzerland. I'm actually going to be in the airplane when that game is happening, which is crazy because I'm definitely going to be rocking my jersey and going to Florida. I just hope there's some parceros, some parcecitos on that airplane. And yeah, we're just going to have a good time. Like, I know whoever I meet that is in that community, we're going to have a good time in that airport. I should probably film it, right? I should film it. I feel like this is where I'm like, damn it, I wish I had that camera person just following me like around, because I know that if y'all enjoy my podcast, which I hope y'all do, because I do it for, I do it for myself, because let's not forget that, like, I do it because I love this part of my life, but I also do it for y'all. So I just know if I had that camera person just follow me around, yo, if y'all thought like this was entertaining, wait till y'all see me outside. I give y'all little clips and stuff like that. But when I'm outside, oh my God, it's like Mina Mendoza world tour, period. That'd be sick. Just saying. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. But on Tuesday, Colombia does play. I'm so proud of my team. Just so proud of them. I said it before. I think if Colombia wins the World Cup, it will be good for the world. Just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. All right. I guess we could talk about like airports, yo. Tell me now, does the airport not give y'all different vibes? Like you get like a different type of excitement going to the airport? For me, it's the fact that I'm jumping on a device that is flying me across the world. I feel like that's the excitement for me. Mind you, I'm not I wasn't the best flyer before. I'm getting better. I get better traveling by myself. Um I think I've had every scenario to traveling. Like I've traveled with the baby right next to me, not my baby, but like some lady's baby. Luckily the baby was asleep. Cried one time and I looked at that baby, I was like, "Oh." And like I don't know, I feel like that baby felt my energy and she's like, "I'm gonna go to bed. I got you." Like the baby went to sleep the whole plane ride, yo. I was like, "Yo, that's what's up. That's my favorite baby." Chill. Darius is my favorite baby, my son. But anyways, yeah, I feel like airport energy is very different. Like, yo, one thing that I see is people get drunk at the airport. People love, I guess maybe because like liquid courage, right? Like to feel good before you go on an airplane. But it's interesting. Like you'll just see someone 6 a.m. just like with a tall glass of beer, a cocktail, maybe taking a shot. But airport energy is very interesting. Airport airport energy going somewhere is very fun. Airport energy going back home, trash. Yo, trash. Like ain't nothing good about coming back home. It's like, damn, I gotta go back. Like I wish I could, if Darius, my son, was able to travel with me, I would just take him everywhere with me and definitely still have that stable home, but I don't know. I think airports are cool. I think a pilot's job is really, really dope. Really scary, but fucking dope. But yeah, tell me this. Do y'all feel different in the airport? Excuse me. And also, like, what is the usual fit for the airport? I know for me, I gotta be comfortable. So it's usually like sweatpants, um, comfortable sneakers, flip flops if it's summer, comfy shirt, my hair looking mad good. Like I always smell so good. Like I make sure, like, even though I'm comfy and super casual, like this and this and this, like all that, like I drip down, okay? I will put jewelry down. I will put so much jewelry just to go to the bodega. I don't know why. I think it's a Latina thing in me. Like, if I don't have my earrings or my rings or anything, I feel naked. Yo, dead ass. I feel naked. I feel like like a mole rat. Like those are, like, I think they're naked. Like I feel like that. I don't want to feel like that. But yeah, that's the fit for me. I want to know what y'all like to wear at the airport. Let me know. Let me know. Let me ask y'all this. Have y'all ever missed your flight? I didn't miss my flight. Shout out to Nicole, my bestie. Yo, the first time we went to Puerto Rico, I used to have a real type B personality and I had to learn. Pero yeah, we got to the airport. I thought that you could just like go, like, oh, my airplane don't leave until like an hour. I gotta check in a bag, todo esto, ta 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 ta. We didn't make it because I had to check in my bag, and they were like, oh, you could go on the airplane, but your bag. I was like, oh. I was like, luckily the lady was able to put us on to the next flight, and that next flight was like at 1. So we went back to my house, ate breakfast, and then we went back to the airport. But I remember that feeling of missing your flight. Oof, I'm not a fan of that. I like to arrive at the airport at least 3 to 2.5 hours early. I would say 3 is like OD, pero for sure 2 hours early. Just because like I check in a bag every time. People talk about that. They're like, why you gotta check in bag? Because I'm not fitting my life in this little Lego with wheels, okay? I need a bigger Lego in case I change my mind. I have ADHD. I change my mind all the time. So it's like I need to feel good with my world in this Lego box. So yeah, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, that's airport time. Please don't miss your flight. Don't miss your flight. Just don't miss your flight. It's not like a Uber. That's just expensive as hell. Don't. Luckily that day I missed my flight. It wasn't like that. It didn't really come out of pocket at all. But like in general, just please don't miss your flight. Be responsible. Be responsible. All right. Is being a tourist fun or embarrassing? I don't think being a tourist is embarrassing because, first of all, you're a tourist, you're touring. You know what I mean? Why is that embarrassing? I feel like not being respectful of other people's culture is embarrassing. Like, if you know you're going to travel to a place where your environment is going to be different, you have to adapt to those customs. So, you coming into an environment and trying to change that is rude. That's embarrassing. But I think doing touristy things as you should. Like, I know if I had someone, in general that was coming to New York and they want to go to Times Square, anybody from Jersey or New York, a true New York and Jersey person will have no parts to do with Times Square at all. I think of Times Square, first of all, for sure, tourist trap. You're going to have a broken ass Minnie Mouse trying to take a picture with you for $25. Dead ass. You think I'm lying? I'm not. That thing looks scary. Like, it's not even like a real Minnie Mouse outfit. It's like I don't know. It's definitely Minnie Mouse, but she looks like she's been through something. You know what I'm talking about, Marv? It's not even the real outfit. But oh yeah, like, but the thing is, the nice person in me will take that person to Times Square. But I'll time limit it. I'll be like, look, we have an hour tops. An hour is enough for us to go to every picture in here. I'm gonna teach you not to talk to those people. But let me tell you, you put your hand out. Someone touches it, that's it. It's like you're in the trap. They expect you to buy their music, or they give you this piece of paper where you read it, and next thing you know, you have to give this person, I don't, $5. Like, it's crazy. It's not a safe place. I don't think Times Square is really a safe place. I think 1 hour tops is all you need. All you need. The real New York, I feel like, is the other places, getting lost in New York. You don't really want to chill in Times Square like that. It's just so much, so much. It's like ADHD. It's just like, bah, 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 all in your face. But yeah, I think it's fair for a tourist to experience that. You should for sure see it because it is insane as it is a lot of lights. And, visit what you want to visit, but be respectful of where you go. Like, if you go to Japan, I think one of the things about Japan is that you can't be loud. It's not ideal for someone to be loud. I don't think it's illegal, but I know that you can get kicked out in general for like being loud. Like that's like a big thing. So like being mindful of like, okay, I want to respect people. And that's how you make friends too, like you want to go somewhere and you want to vibe, you want to create your own community within that community or maybe build onto that community. So I think is doing touristy things embarrassing? Absolutely not. Being not respectful towards someone's environment or culture or country, whatever it is embarrassing. So please don't do that. All right, I'm gonna talk about one more thing before I leave y'all. Today's a short one. I had a couple of these and I feel like I didn't get to go through them, but it's okay. So now that y'all know that I'm going to be in Tampa next week, I also am going to Puerto Rico, back to Puerto Rico in August, and I'm super excited about that. Y'all know me. I feel like low key, like people think I'm Puerto Rican now from all the times that I've been to Puerto Rico. No disrespect. I love Puerto Rico, but I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm Colombian, Peruvian. But no disrespect. I think Puerto Rican people are beautiful. Straight up. I guess like one last thing that we could talk about is y'all let me know because I want to go back to like that World Cup conversation. Who do y'all think is gonna win? How about this? Let's make it more spicy, right? Because saying who's gonna win is a very like tough question. Who do y'all think is gonna be the final match for the FIFA World Cup? That's something I want to make a clip for later. Like, who do y'all think? Is it going to be, is it going to be Brazil and some other country? Is it going to be Mexico and some other country? I know it's going to be Colombia and some other country. But who do y'all think is it going to be? Who do you think it should be? And do y'all think, was there any team that was eliminated that should have been there? I want to know about it. Yeah, I want to know. All right. That's all I got for y'all today. I told y'all this was a little short one. And I'm not going to be filming next Thursday, but I will be back the next Thursday. And I do want to remind y'all just because some people don't know, but I don't film every Thursday in August. I do take that month-long break. Not to say that you can't hit me up for like appearances or anything like that. It's just that has to be rescheduled for the month of September. So just know that the month of August, I'm still going to be putting out clips, videos. I'm still going to be dumb active on like Instagram. It's just more of like this consistency is not going to be there. But it doesn't mean that I'm not coming back. I've been doing this for years. Hello. But I do want to set that reminder for y'all. All right. That's all I got for y'all today. Oh, wait. I do want to give an extra big shout out. Shout out to Garden State Warriors again. Shout out to my brother June. Shout out to Randy. Shout out to Biz. Shout out to Ali. We had a great episode last Thursday. Please go catch that episode. It was really special to me. This band has been part of my life already for like 3.5 years, and they have such a special place in my heart. And if you haven't experienced them, please experience them. They have such a beautiful, eclectic sound from like soul, rock, hip hop, just a universal soul of what music should be. So please, special shout out to the Garden State Warriors. And also shout out to Ashram Music Group too. Always showing love. All right, that's it. Now I'm gonna stop because I feel like I said that 3 times. I just didn't start out with my shout outs like that. So I want to make sure I could give the flowers. You feel me? All right. I'm out of here. It's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. You heard? Ew.